Dr. Bruce Perry is a leading psychiatrist and neuroscientist who studies the brain and trauma. And what I've learned from him is that our brains are wired to act and feel before we think. Just think about it. If you're under stress being chased by a bear, you don't want to think about that. This also explains why it's hard to change behavior and lose the weight that you've been wanting to lose. Have you ever thought, I'm going to change the way I'm eating? And you know apple pie is your weakness. And the very next day, your favorite restaurant is selling warm apple pie. And you order it and start eating it before you know it, because you're feeling and acting before you even thought about it. Or you decide, I'm going to start working out this week, only the next day to get a very bad news, get a bad phone call, and completely forget about your workout, because you're wired to act and feel before you think. And what I've also learned is these responses happen quicker when we're stressed or triggered. And this is why it's hard to make behavioral changes quickly and overnight, because you really have to rewire your neural pathways. Overriding this primitive response to feel and act before you think is why it's challenging to make good food choices, to exercise regularly, to cope with stress, to sleep a good sleep schedule, 8 hours a day. And it's not just about making the plan, it's about really going through with the plan and accepting failure. So you have to know that making a plan is not the only thing you have to do. It's not the key, because you're going to fail. You want another key? I've told you several times, just keep going. Keep going until your normal response becomes the healthy response. Keep making the plan until the plan becomes your new normal. Keep going until the new you emerges. That's why I love these medications. They help you make healthy choices. They don't stop you from making bad choices, but they do help you eat less of the bad choices. Keep making the plan until it becomes your new normal. Keep going until your neural pathway is rewired to automatically make the healthy choice. Don't stop making the plan. Keep challenging yourself in the plan. That's why I love these medications, because they help normalize your plans. They help you change your plans. And so if apple pie is your thing, with these medications, you may not stop eating apple pie, but you will eat less apple pie. And you will keep going, eating less apple pie until you realize, man, I'm not eating much pie. Now I can exercise. And man, I'm exercising and feeling good, so I'm not as sad. And man, I'm not as sad, so I'm coping better. And man, I'm coping better, so I'm sleeping better. And all this happens and a new you emerges. Because you're not just on this journey to looking better, but you want to live better and thrive with Dr. Newman, your doctor in the family.